What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be doing a wash and go using the new Adwoa Melonberry Smoothing Gel. Yes, that's right. It's my turn. We're going to see how this works on my hair. It does say that it is for fine hair. My hair, to me, is not fine, but hey, I'm not expecting miracles with this. I'm not expecting a whole lot of definition because it is for fine hair. It's meant not to like weigh the hair down. So I'm expecting more of a fluffy wash and go, which is fine with me. I like fluffy wash and goes. What I don't like is flaking. And I don't think that a product marketed for fine or thick hair or whatever necessarily constitutes that if you use it on thick hair and it's meant for fine hair that it'll flake. No, a product, whether it's used on fine or thick hair, if it's formulated correctly, shouldn't flake. Those are my thinking. So yeah, so we're gonna try it and see. And I've never used it before, but what I did do is I did pump a little in my hand along with the Melonberry hair milk, which I have used and I actually like, but to me in my hands they didn't mix well, and on some of the reviews where people have used this with this, they've gotten flaking. So I am not going to use this. What I am going to do is use the Melonberry smoothing gel on this side of my hair. Nothing on my hair right now but water. And then on this side of my hair I am using the gel along with the Inner Sense leave-in conditioner. So this is a spray leave-in. I've talked about this before way back on my channel. I like it. It was in my to be used up, so I said, well, this is opportunity for me to try to use it up. I didn't, because I didn't spray a whole lot, but it is a spray, as you can see. So I'm thinking you know, something really light under it might work better. We're gonna see. So I applied this to this side of my hair in the shower, so it's already in my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side first because this doesn't have anything in it, and this is what's gonna dry first. So this is just plain clean hair right here. And I do have my water bottle to keep wetting my hair if I feel that I need it. So we are going to start applying the product. I usually don't put product on my hair without some type of leave-in, but by this being for fine hair, and I believe it's supposed to give, well, let me see. For some reason, I thought it said a flexible hold. Where are my glasses? Hold on. Guys, y'all know these eyes. So basically it says the Melonberry Smoothing Gel with a vitamin C is humidity resistant and prevents unwanted frizz. So we'll see. It nourishes, shines, and defines curls without weighing down fine hair. So that's all it says. It really doesn't say whether it is a hard hold, a soft hold, or anything like that. At least I don't see anything like that. Basically it just says it won't weigh down fine hair. So I'm thinking, you know, it's a lightweight gel, and you can use it on wet, damp, or dry hair. And then you can use a hooded dryer, blow dry, diffuse, or whatever, or you can even let it air dry, it says. So yeah, it doesn't really say how to apply it as far as liberally or sparingly or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I got one pump, which might be too much, and I'm going to rub it in my hands and emulsify it as well as I can and apply it. And I'm going to add a little water, at least under here, because it was kind of trying to dry under there and on my ends, because remember I have no product on this. So okay, so that is what it looks like. And guys, I'm just going to do what I normally do and kind of twirl it just to see if I can protect my ends a little bit, since there's nothing on them. We're gonna see. I'm gonna gonna get a little bit more. Hold on, I'm gonna take some of that off. But I just want a little bit more just to coat my ends. My ends didn't feel coated and it's thin. You know what? I probably just with that made flaky. So we'll see. Because xanthan gum, I believe, is the third ingredient in this product. So we got water, glycerin, xanthan gum. It is the third ingredient in this product. It does have a high propensity to flake, at least in my hair. And I don't want that to happen. So I want to add as much water as possible and use as little gel as possible. I'm going in with a half pump first and apply it to the ends, get those ends coated, and then I'm going to work my way up. That's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see how that works. Because as long as you got a little curl on the end, let me tell y'all something. Here's a trick. As long as you got a little curl and clumpage on the end, if the rest of your hair is kind of fluffy or big, your hair can still look good because the ends are what's defined. So if you afro it out or wear it kind of big or whatever and those curls are on the ends, it's going to look really cute. So it's when the ends look frizzy that sometimes if you're not used to frizz, you won't like it, right? So always try to get your ends half a pump, nice and clumped and coated if you want to have, you know, that look. I mean, you want all your hair defined, of course, but again, if it's a soft toe, I'm going to focus on these ends. And guys, I don't think I'm using enough. Maybe I'll take another half a pump. Since I added water just to get that. No, it definitely look more like a shingled wash and go versus a clumped wash and go for sure. And I'm trying not to rake because I want my hair to be clumped, so I'm trying to smooth. Okay guys, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And I might be taking too big of sections, but because I don't have anything on this hair, I'm trying to hurry on this side, which could be, again, a fault of mine. But I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to do this and you guys can watch.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance.
Okay guys, so I'm done with this first side and I'm not getting much definition. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not getting definition. What I'm getting is a very soft tone and I'm getting very separated curls, which is much like a shingled look, and I'm not getting a lot of hang time or elongation, and that is because this does say it is a light hold gel, so my hair is mainly puffing up versus weighing it down. I can understand why some people are saying when you use this you get even less definition or more puffier hair, because this is so light that anything that's going to add any extra moisture or whatever to your hair seems like it would lighten even the little bit of hold that this has, if you see what I'm saying. However, I do understand why people would want to use a leave-in, something that, or a curl cream, something that would help to weigh their hair down to give it the length and then the gel lock it in. I can see people thinking that as well, but for me it's very light. So yeah, now this side has the Inner Sense Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner in it, which is very light too. It's very much a lightweight leave-in, somewhat waterier type leave-in, although it does come out, I mean, it is kind of it's not a clear color. I think it's more of a opaque color, but when it sprays onto your hair, it sprays very much like a watery substance. So I'm going to add the gel to this side, still using one pump. I don't know if I'll have to add any water over here because this side has the leave-in on it that's keeping it somewhat moisturized and from drying out. The application is very similar, but this side is a little bit easier because the leave-in is on. It's giving a little extra slip to the product. So yeah, you guys know I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about this now. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish adding my product to this side and then I'll come back. Okay guys, so I got it all applied. Let's talk about these products before I get under the dryer, because I don't want to forget. So this is how much I use, so it's still up to here. And I was only using a half to one pump per section, which I didn't think was a lot. I actually felt like I could have added more because my hair didn't feel fully coated like I like my strands to feel to get the look that I desire. But I didn't want to add too much because I didn't want to get flaky. Okay, so yeah, so I will say that. I also will say that even though I used a lightweight leave-in on this side, I feel like this side is fluffier and less defined than this side. And I am shocked because this is my more defined side of my head. This side tends to be a little bit more unruly and more frizzy, where this is more defined and hangs a little bit longer. I've said that before. So that's why I opted to put the leave-in on this side, because if this was to soften because of a leave-in, I wanted it to be the side that gets the most definition. I didn't want to put the leave-in on this side, a side that's already frizzy, then put the leave-in and then this, and then it's even more frizzy, and then this side is really, really defined because the only thing in it is the gel. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that this leave-in didn't even weigh this down a little bit, where I didn't get as much definition as I did on this side. See, you can see the coils kind of forming on this side, even though it still looks frizzy. You can see the coils. This side you see more afro-y to me. I don't know if you can tell, but this is going up and this is more going down to me. So with that being said, I do think that using something underneath this is going to give you more fluff, unless you find the perfect leave-in that won't flake with this, that has some heaviness to it, that can hang, that can weigh your curls down. Maybe we'll see. So yeah, I felt like I needed to use more on this side just from the feel of it than I did on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's so fluffy I can't even hardly keep my part. I'm gonna go ahead and get under the dryer and then let you see what it looks like straight from under the dryer, and then I'll stretch it, because you know we got to stretch it, because when we stretch it, that's when that gel cast may come off and show everything. So, and I like to stretch my hair. Some of you don't. If you don't like to stretch your hair, then don't, and maybe you won't get the gel cast breaking off. But for those of us who like to stretch it to give it a little bit more elongation and fullness on first day hair, I am going to go ahead and stretch it and let you guys see what it looks like. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, this is my hair straight from under the dryer. I will say that it did not take as long for this to dry, but this is it. So as you can see, this is still more smushed in. This hangs a little bit longer, like I was saying in the previous clip. Does not look promising, but we're gonna keep going. So let me go stretch it, put on something, and I'll be back. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I am back, and this is my hair. So let me go ahead and talk about the product a little bit before I tell you how I feel about my hair. So again, this is a smoothing gel with vitamin C. It's for fine hair. I didn't really go into the texture before because I was trying to get it in my hair, but this is the texture of the gel. It is a very thin consistency, has a little bit of tack to it, very custardy. Some people would say snot-like. So that is the texture of it. It smells very sweet, very much like a Jolly Rancher, red Jolly Rancher, or a Now and Later. Smells very sweet, like that type of candy. So the smell is pleasant if you like sweet smells. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, as far as my hair is concerned, this is how it turned out. I did stretch it a little bit. I did see a little bit of flurries, a very little bit of flurries when I stretched it, not a lot. So that's good, and I'm pleasantly surprised by that, because I really thought that I was going to get from under the dryer and I was going to have this gray cast over my hair. I don't really see a lot of anything in my hair, but I have not been out in the natural lighting either, okay? So I will say that. I do think that tomorrow may be different. I'm thinking the next day, just based on the type of gel it is and gels that I've used in the past that are similar, how my hair looks the next day. It does look a little bit more gray. You do get a little bit more dusting, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. It also is very soft. Both sides are soft. The side that I use the leave-in is soft and fluffy, and the side where I did not use the leave-in is soft and fluffy as well. I do think the side without the leave-in is a little bit more defined, has a little bit more elongation. So for me, this is the side that I prefer if I were to use it again, which I think I am, because I want to try it in the shower. I am going to use it alone. I don't think that I'm going to use it with a leave-in, but that's just me. Again, that may change based on how my hair looks and feels tomorrow. This side still has some definition, but it is definitely a lot fluffier and frizzier. So, but both sides, like I said, are soft. For day one hair, if I was just needing my hair nice and fluffy and big for day one, this would be okay. I could see using this gel. For someone who wants longevity, a lot of definition, who has hair similar to mine, then I would not suggest this particular gel, not the way that I did it today. So like I said, I am going to try it in the shower on soaking wet hair, see if I can lock in that definition with this gel, see if I get different results. I will try to bring that to you, so be on the lookout for it. My hair doesn't look overly shiny, it just looks like hair, but it doesn't look overly dull. I have seen my hair look more dull. So yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it came out as well as it did, considering. Yeah, let me turn around and let you see the back. I don't know what the back looks like, so we'll turn around and let you see it. All right, so that is the back. Okay guys, so again, today it looks fine. Based on the softness, it could end up matting to my head by tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. I've had other gels that are similar to this, and my hair that looks and feels like this have matted to my head before, but then there's other ones that have not. So we're going to see how this one holds up overnight. Initially, my thoughts are it's not a bad gel. It definitely is a gel that I think would work better for people with fine hair who want a gel that does give some definition but that does not weigh the hair down. Fine hair, if you're looking for volume and it's hard for your hair to get volume, I think this will give it to you. So I do think in that regard this gel is good for that hair type, but it's not to say that it won't work for my hair type. As you can see, it did work. It just depends on if you like this look or not and how often you like to do your hair. If you don't mind doing your hair every 2 or 3 days, or if your hair is shorter than mine, maybe this texture but shorter, and you don't mind doing your hair every 2 or 3 days, this may work well for you too. But I would suggest to do it on soaking wet hair with a lot of water and less gel. The other thing that I meant to do at the end of my application of this gel is top it with some oil because of the xanthan gum in it, to see if that would alleviate some of the flurries or whatever, and I forgot to do that. So that may be an option for someone else to top, you know, once they get it applied, just go over your hair with a little bit of oil and then dry it and see if that helps. I don't know if it will or not. Maybe I'll do that next time when I try it in the shower. But for my initial thoughts, I don't think it's bad, but I will be back tomorrow or the next day and give you my final thoughts on the gel the way I used it today. Okay guys, popping in to show you my second day hair. Now we're gonna talk about it. So yes, I am clean faced and everything, and that is because I didn't go anywhere today. Took my hair out. It had humps right here because I had it in the satin scrunchies, trying to keep it stretched from matting to my hair. Took those scrunchies out this morning, just trying to let my hair fall on its own. This is it. It is 5:30 in the evening, so that means my hair has not fallen all day. And it was already fluffy yesterday, so I didn't expect it to fall a whole lot, but I thought that this would loosen up some, and it didn't. I've been pulling on it like I did my last wash and go, trying to get it just to look somewhat like something, and this is what it looks like. With all that being said, I said that I will come back, either leave a blurb or try to come back and tell you my final thoughts on the product. And I know in previous clips I said that I may try to reuse the gel in the shower. I'm not going to do that. I can tell that this gel is just not going to hold my hair. I don't plan on trying to redo it in the shower just to have another failed wash day. My time is too valuable. So I'm going to go ahead and give this gel to someone else. But I do stand by the fact that I do think that if you have finer hair that you don't want weighed down, you know, this gel may work for you. As you saw in the previous clip when I showed you the back of my hair, I didn't think that I had flakes. I definitely did have a little bit of a cast or gray, you know, dusting on my hair. I couldn't tell when I was filming it, but after I started editing, I could see it. And I definitely can see it today. So today I do have a lot more flurries coming, which is what I thought would happen. I put my black shirt back on. You can definitely see it on my shirt. You could even see it on my shirt in that clip. When I turned around, I couldn't see it as much in the front. Just like now, I can't see it as much because the lights are just so bright. You would think I'd be able to see it because the lights are bright. But anyway, long story short, for people like me, I wouldn't recommend it unless, like I said, your hair is shorter, you don't mind washing it every other day or something like that. I do think it has a tendency to flake, but you may try to top it with some oil. But for me, it's not for me. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's just not for me. And I am going to say that I'm not going to come back and show you guys me doing it in the shower or all that kind of stuff. I'm just not going to waste my time. It's very reminiscent of the swirly curly. And that didn't work for me. My hair still does not fit. It's still soft. There's still no crunch. But I can definitely tell in a couple days it will be dry, but right now it is still moisturized. So I do think you could get away with not using a leave-in with it to try to get as much definition as possible. But that's just my hair. My hair was already moisturized before I applied it. So I think that's pretty much it. If I forget anything, I'll put it in the comment section. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to come by and share with you second day hair. So now back to the video. Those are my final thoughts. If I didn't answer some of your questions or didn't answer everything in this video, feel free to drop your question in the comment section. I'll try to answer it there if I can. So yeah, guys, this is it. Let me know what you think. Are you surprised at how my hair looks, my texture, my density, and things like that look using this gel? Let me know in the comment section below. Have you guys tried it? Are you going to try it? Let me know all that in the comment section below as well. Yeah, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.